Hi everybody, this is Tammy. I'm coming to you today with another video as a member of the Wild Bunch, the Wild Orchid Craft design team. Lately I've been working on creating some items to send to a fellow YouTuber, and the other day I posted a video of a little dresser that I created out of some stacking boxes. And the project that I'm going to share with you today, I created that to match with the little dresser. So first let me share with you the Wild Orchid Craft products that I used on my project. So here they are, really beautiful pinks and cream colors. So the first thing are the two-tone baby pink and ivory open roses. And I use the 10mm and also the 25mm. And these are MKX009. Then I also use the two-tone with the pink center open roses in 10mm and also the 25mm. And those are MKX010. I use the Pastel 4mm Rosebuds, and these are MKX622, and I'm getting low on those. And then I also use some two-tone mixed color wild roses. These are so gorgeous, and the pack comes with just a variety of really beautiful colors. And these are QVR040. I also use some white rhinestone flowers, and these are GST 168, and I also use the white bead flower, and these are MKX083. I use some baby pink gardenias, which are MKX083, and some pink mist open roses in 20mm, and those are MKX028. And I used the last ones that I had on my project, so I don't have one to share with you now. I also use the two-tone light green and baby pink rose leaves, and these are MKX248. I use some of the mixed bird metal embellishments. I used one of these, and this is GST 159. I use some of the white net lace, and that's MKX 592. I use some of the pink edge lace, which is MKX 414, and I don't have any more of that to share with you. And then I use two different colors of seam binding. So I use the vintage white, and it's MKX 472, and then I also used some pink salmon, and this is MKX 483. So those are all the items that I used on my project, and let me share with you what it looks like. And I think it came out really, really beautiful. So here it is, and I'm gonna zoom out because it's kind of long. So I'll hold it up. So this is the top, and then it goes that way, and this is the chalkboard. And I actually found this thrifting, and I loved it because the chalkboard is, you know, it has like, it looks really vintage. It has like little paint splatters on it and things like that. And I considered just like getting some chalkboard paint and painting over it, but I think that adds to the character of the piece. So I'm just going to leave that the way it is. So I covered it with some paper that I had in my stash, some beautiful, beautiful Shabby Chic paper. And then I split it right here and rolled back the edges. And I also split it in this bottom corner, but then that ended up getting covered. I did some masking here and also on this side with the as is, the art is script stencil. I'll start at the top here. So I did give it, it was already white, but I just gave it another coat of white gesso just to freshen it up a bit. And here is the pink gardenia. Love, love, love these. And I put some crystal stickles on it. Here's one of the 25mm two-tone open roses. And here's one of the two-tone with the pink center open rose. And that's also the 25mm. And then here are some of the 10mm of both of those. And then here's some of the rose leaves. And then these are some pearl sprays that I had in my stash. And then on this side I have some more, another variety of the rose leaves and all of the flowers. So the two-tone open rose, the two-tone with the pink center, and then also the curly wild rose, and then some of the 10mm flowers. And then some of the stems, I just curled them up and put them there. I also put some flat back pearls along the top here, and then also right here. And then it's kind of hard to see it, but I have some some die cuts that I did with another coordinating paper, and let me show you those dies. These are really beautiful. These are 2 Anna Griffin dies, and this is one of them. This is like a border die, and I have that one right here, and it goes all the way across. Just a beautiful, beautiful die. And then this one was too large, but I did, you know, punch out the whole thing, and then I just cut it right along this center piece, and then I only used this top part, and it fit perfectly right in the center of the chalkboard. And then on top of that, I put a little cherub that I had in my stash, and then I put a little bling bow on top of her head. And then here's some of the white seam binding and some of the pink edge lace, and I just doubled that up and tied it into a really beautiful bow. And then here is the rhinestone flower, acrylic flower, and then some more of the 10mm open roses, as well as some of the 4mm rosebuds and the rose leaves. And I thought that looked so beautiful, just really beautiful there. And then here's some more of the 10mm roses, and then I just used some Scrabble tiles to spell out the word create. And I put some snow text and some gesso and some more of the 10mm open roses, and these are the two-tone open roses. And here's another die cut right here, and this one is a memory box die, and it looks like this. So cute. So I just have that here, and then in the center of that die I put another 10mm open rose. And this is a felted heart that I created, and I put a little 10mm rose on that. And then here tucked in is one of my safety pins that I altered with some frontage, and then I put some of the net lace, one of the rose leaves, and then this is the 20mm open rose. I put those all on the clothespin, the safety pin, and tucked that there. Then there's some more of the 25mm wild roses and also the open roses, but you can't see them because the little this little cherub is sitting on top of those. And this is a smaller size than the one that's on the top. And on this one I put a little crown. And then here's the white bead flower, which I love. These are so beautiful. And another one of the baby pink gardenias. Here's another little heart spray from my stash. And then this is another one of the this is another piece of this die is down here. So that's under the flowers and also under the Scrabble tiles. And then on this side I have a little key. This is a Michael's key. I tied some of the white seam binding. I put some of the 4mm rosebuds, and then here's one of the bird embellishments. Really, really gorgeous. And then I just took some diamond stickles and then just brushed it on to the key. So here on the side underneath the key, I actually put the key here to kind of camouflage this a little bit, but I created a little pocket or little holder on the side out of one of the tags that come with the paper collection, and I kind of just like folded it and rounded it off, and I did distress the ink, the edges, with some Victorian Velvet distress ink. And then that pocket holds a little chalk pen that I purchased from Daiso, and then I just used one of the papers from the paper collection to cover the chalk pen, and then on the top I put another one of the 10mm open roses, and then that just tucks right in right there so that the chalk pen will remain with the chalkboard all the time. So I just think it's so beautiful. I love the way that it turned out, and I really, really hope that she likes it. And I did want to share with you the little dresser that I created. So like I said, these are all coordinating pieces, so you can see how well they go together. Really, really beautiful. I'm loving the way that they're turning out. And you can see on the dresser I used a bunch of the 10mm open roses, and that's why I used so many on the chalkboard. So thank you so much everybody for watching. Please let me know what you think. Please thumbs up if you like my projects. And also don't forget to check the other Wild Bunch member videos for the awesome projects that they're creating. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're all having a really great day. Bye!